Hi, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your September 2023 full moon reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps this channel out more than you guys will ever know. It helps me out more than you'll ever know. So, thank you all so very much. And thank you all so very much once again for all your healing energy, well wishes, kindness, support during my injury, falling down, hurting my knee. It's going to be a long road, but you guys have made it so much better. I am so grateful, so blessed for the community that we have built and how absolutely wonderful each and every one of you are. So thank you all so very much. You guys are amazing. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. And if you're interested in a private reading, private personalized meditation, or a healing, check out my website, daneharttarot.com. And if you're not, then don't. It's totally cool. All right. So now let's begin this reading by cleansing the energy space, raising our own energy vibration, and releasing any negativity. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. So let's see, we're shaking things up a little bit. We're starting with the tarot. So if you're new here and you don't know, I usually start with the energy we need to be mindful of. And if you're returning, it's so great that you're part of this family. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Ooh, I like this. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. What's really cool is something is coming into balance and you're totally not seeing it. So you're going to be surprised. Yeah. It's going to be a good surprise. You've been working really hard towards this. The Knight of Cups, water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, coming into play. This is moving forward in what you love and what you desire and in where you need to be emotionally, spiritually, personally for yourself. So that's going to be a really great thing. It's almost like you're having the courage with this, Aries full moon to really declare what you love and say, forget what everybody else thinks. This is what my heart, my soul, my spirit, the essence of myself really needs. So let's see what spirit has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Reversed is success. Do we see ourselves as a success? No, we don't. So Virgo, we totally have to work on that because we are successful. Even if we're going through, what they call a dark night of the soul, we're going through a really dark, whole, hard time that makes us question, makes us doubt, makes us kind of have a lot of fear around us. To know that we are successful, to know that we are going through this journey, that we are living the hero's quest, right? That is a huge thing. A story is really, really boring if it's just like, and once this person was born and they were totally happy their whole entire life and absolutely successful and everything they did was great and, their life was perfect, the end. Nobody wants to read a book like that or watch a movie like that. Nobody wants that. We want it personally for ourselves because we think that that's how life is. But here it's like, no, you are a success because you are, because you're going through the hard things, because you're a powerful, beautiful individual. So don't forget that because we're losing track of that, Virgo. Don't do that. Let's see. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Okay, so the energy to be mindful of is that there's a lot of nonsense around you. It's a lot of fighting, a lot of like pettiness, and it's just sheer pettiness. This isn't even fighting to, build skills or to become better at something. This is just like somebody saying, I'm going to be a jerk, I'm going to embrace being a jerk, and that's just what I'm going to be. So just be mindful of that energy because it's not cool. With the Knight of Cups, again, you're moving towards what you love. You're embracing what you love. You're finding out what you love. You're learning to honor and just rejoice in your life. And that's huge. So many people, so many of us, like we never get there. And here, this moon, the warrior aspect of Aries is like be a warrior for what you love. Be a warrior for your joy and beauty of heart. It moves us to the Eight of Pentacles. We're slowly and steadily moving towards what we love, right? Eight of Pentacles, hard work, dedication, determination, focus, insight. It's also the phases of the moon above her, which I love. We are working towards our goals and we show a different face every single day. That's what the moon does. That's what we do as human beings. We show a different face. Some days we wake up, we feel great. Some days we wake up, we feel miserable. It might be because of solar flares. We might not be feeling well, whatever it is. It can be, the weather, whatever. So here with the Eight of Pentacles, we're working towards our success. We can take things a little bit too seriously, so do be mindful about that, but also be aware that our success comes in different phases, in different shapes, in different faces that we wear. So embracing our hard work, embracing our dedication, but also embracing that, Plato said, all is flux and nothing stays the same. And it's one of my favorite quotes because it was said, what was it like? It was hundreds of years before the birth of Christ. And it was true then and it's true now. And so I just find statements like that to be boggling. Everything changes. And we're going to see that everything changes and it's moving us to really embracing us. With the Knight of Pentacles, not the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, this is us. We're represented by the Pentacles in the major arcana. And this is success and prosperity and looking at how things are intertwined and weaving our way forward and going after what we want and what we're envisioning for ourselves and being determined and being focused and being insightful. We are embracing our kingdom inside of us, our kingliness. We're putting the crown on our head. And we do a little meditation if you want to. If you don't want to, totally skip this. Fast forward ahead. But if you just exhale, take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. And repeating this. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Visualize this beautiful box being put on a table in front of you. And see yourself reaching with tentative fingers to lift the lid off this box or to open it however it opens. And as it opens, you see the most beautiful, most exquisite crown you have ever seen. And with a smile on your lips, you take out that crown and you put it on your head. Know that you are crowning yourself in glory, in prosperity, in abundance, but in the path that you need to walk for your life and your purpose and your greatness. Embracing it full-heartedly. Now, when you go to sleep at night, you can visualize taking off that crown. And when you wake up in the morning, you can visualize putting it back on. Or you can just always have it on. And whenever you look in the mirror, see that crown on your head. See the greatness that maybe only you can see, right? At times. But that lies within you and is absolutely a part of you. And it leads us to the fool's journey. Spirit said here, don't get caught up in everybody else's nonsense. And there's going to be a lot of it. It also said, look at yourself as successful. Because remember, no hero's journey starts off with everybody going, yeah, they can totally do it. That's usually how the person fails, right? Yes, you're totally going to be great. And then that person winds up stumbling and failing. And then everybody cheers and laughs. The fool is laughed at. The fool is told, you'll never be able to do this. And then they do it, despite everybody else. And that's the energy that's around you. You're heading on a new adventure. You're going after what's absolutely important in your life and for your soul and for yourself. Do you fully understand it? No. Does everybody else around you? No. But it's time to open up our world. And it doesn't mean we have to go anywhere. We don't have to do a big adventure where it's like everything changes. It can be very small. It could be spending time outside. It could be eating lunch outside. And all of a sudden, that vitamin D, the being in the sunlight, all of that, it grounds us, it helps us. It changes things. Do little acts of big changes. Do little acts of reclaiming your existence and your power, because you're jumping off that cliff and you will fall, but you will also fly. And that is the most extraordinary thing. And that's the energy that you're really embracing during this time. And things are coming back into balance with the Six of Pentacles. Things are coming back into balance. They were out of balance for a while there. It felt like, I want to say free falling, but it didn't feel like free falling. It felt like being in a snow globe and everybody just shaking everything up. That's what it feels like here. And you're really embracing a new balance, a new way forward, a new way of looking at things that's going to be highly beneficial for you. The Four of Cups, you're still looking at things the old way. You're going to still be looking at things and be like, hey, look at all these dishes I have to do, or look at how everything is staying the same. It's all mundane. You literally have divinity, your angels, your spirit guides handing you a bowl that can feel like another burden. It can feel like, oh my gosh, what is this? Like, seriously, you're pulling my attention away and I have all of this to do right here. And Spirit's like, yeah, focus over here. See what's up. And it's going to be astounding. It really is going to be astounding. It moves us to really see what the moon has to say for us. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. And spirit guides, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels. What's really interesting here with blossoming is reverse, right? And so is the new moon in Virgo. There's something about silently looking at ourselves that we're like, no thanks. I don't really want to do that. And it says here, it's time to give rather than take. No, you need to fill up your cup. It is time. In the reverse, it says a time to give rather than take. It is time to take of the energy of the moon. If you can sit outside, if you can, fill up your cup with the energy that is around you, because you've been neglecting that energy. You've been running and running and running, and you've been neglecting to fill up yourself in a spiritual way, in a way that connects with your heart, your soul's energy. That's going to be just so important. We don't feel like we're blossoming during this time. We don't feel like much is changing, and yet a lot is changing. So just know that it's going to be something that is more behind the curtain type of thing. This moon protects us as we're moving forward. And adjustments are required. We're going to be looking at things and recalibrating, seeing that certain things are just out of balance. And we're becoming aware of that out of balanceness. We're becoming aware of that discord. And we're finding the harmony, the balance within ourselves, again, within what we want, within what we need, within the way that we need to move forward. And we need to have patience. And we definitely do have patience with ourselves. It's time to release the negativity. We know that. We want to embrace the kingdom. We want to embrace the bounty, the abundance, the determination, the focus, the greatness that is us. Releasing the negativity. What has happened in the past, done, over. Will not be repeated, because the past cannot be repeated. It's done. Have patience with yourself as you move forward. You're going to think that the release should happen instantaneously. And that's not how we work. Our human minds don't work that way. So be kinder to yourself, be gentler with yourself. Things are moving more slowly, but be positive with yourself. There's a way right here, right now, that we can just focus on the negative, focus on the hurts, the pains, the disappointments, the chaos, and that can overwhelm us and kind of like wash us out to sea. So just be aware of that, Virgo. We have resilience. We are carrying a lot. We are absolutely resilient. We need to start honoring that within us. But we also need to look at what we're carrying that we don't need to carry anymore. We have become so accustomed to just taking on more, putting more burdens on our back, or things becoming burdens because we're just taking it on and holding on to it, we need to release. It brings us to balance the spiritual and the practical, which is reverse. Why can't we do that? Because we're carrying too much. I mean, could you imagine this lady bending down to like tie her shoe or do anything like that with this world tree on her back? No, you can't. You're carrying too much. It throws everything else out of balance. So we can't balance the spiritual and the practical because we're not even balancing ourselves. So that's going to be something here with this fool's energy, that we're heading on a new adventure. We're embracing a new desire, and that's going to change the game. It's not saying doing something new is going to automatically change everything, but there are new things that we need to cast on in our life, take on in our life, go after things that spark joy in our hearts, that have vibrancy in our existence, abundance. With the Six of Pentacles, with balancing everything, with the harmony coming back in, there's abundance. But we feel very far away from achieving our goals. We are not. The abundance is around us. Things are coming into harmony. We feel further away because it just feels like it's a never-ending battle. It isn't. And that's going to be a really big thing. It's not this never-ending battle that we think it is, or that it feels like it is. Faith reversed, and then we have confidence is your key to success reversed. So we don't have that confidence here, and we don't have that faith in the gifts that divinity is handing us. Actually, we can look at the gifts that divinity has handed us and say there's nothing that I've been gifted. There's nothing beautiful, brilliant, prosperous, abundant about me. And Virgo, stop that. There is power and beauty and brilliance and absolute exquisiteness to you. Embrace the guiding voice within you. Embrace the love and the harmony that's leading you forward. There's a gift that's being handed. And again, it doesn't seem like a gift. It just doesn't. It just seems like more work, or it seems like, oh, now I have to make time for this, or how is that going to happen? Or, oh, I've made a fool out of myself. And Spirit's like, so what? So what? Look at this direction. Look over here. Stop looking at what you're looking at. You need to get yourself out of that spiral. So physically stopping and changing your view, changing what you're looking at, is going to be a huge step forward for you. All right. So let's see our subconscious energy. Knight of Swords reversed. Okay, so subconsciously, we just want to keep on running. We just want to keep on going. Knight of Swords reversed, very chaotic, very much like go, 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 go. I don't care. If it's moving, I want to be doing it. If it's moving in any direction, it's better than staying still. No, sometimes staying still is the best option. So here, understand that subconsciously, we're going to be like, just kind of like blow it up, like change everything, make everything chaotic. And that's not going to be the right response. It's going to be our initial response, but it's going to be something here, Virgo, that we have to be like, okay, so get that, not doing that. Let's move forward. Our subconscious spirit message is balance. Balance. Subconsciously, we have the balance within us. We're calibrating ourselves back to it. We've lost that harmony, and that's okay. We do that as human beings. We do that all the time. But coming back to the balance, coming back to the harmony is one of the most exquisite things. And it'll bring us back our confidence. It'll bring us back our faith within ourselves, our sense of like, oh, things are moving. I'm doing a great job. Right now, we might not be seeing it. Our subconscious energy to be mindful of is the Knight of Cups. We have the Knight of Cups here crowning us, but we also have to be mindful that the heart emotions can kind of take over and make us feel very volatile and make us seem very volatile to other people if we just simply live in emotions. So here with the Knight of Cups, embrace what you love. Don't let people use emotional manipulation against you. There is going to be somebody who comes in very chaotic, rather comes across as being more mature emotionally than they actually are, and they use emotions as weapons. So just be aware of that. Our subconscious Luna message is communication is key, and it is, and self-love. But also communicating your love for yourself to yourself is going to be key to your success, Virgo. It's going to open up doors. But communication is key. This is what I want. This is what I'm going after. This is what's important to me. This is where I need to be. And embracing our self-love is just going to be, it's going to be powerful and beautiful and life-changing. Say, I love you, and look ourselves dead in the eye and absolutely mean it. All right, Virgo. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves, of this full moon, of this Aries full moon, and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Virgo. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless. Bye.